Today we got good news and we got bad news about the Supra. The bad news is that this car is leaving for like 2 months, which really sucks because I love driving this car in the summertime with the top off. The good news is though, is that it's going to get a lot of upgrades when it comes back. The main part of that upgrade is, let me squeeze through here, right there. That's right, boys and girls, we are finally putting a turbo kit in my Mark IV Toyota Supra. Since I bought this car like 2 years ago, all of my comments on every social media page has been put a turbo in it, put a turbo in it, put a turbo in it, manual swap it, put a turbo in it, put a turbo in it. And although we're not putting a manual transmission in it, it's gonna make some decent power. Not that it wasn't fun to drive, it is a very fun car to drive, but obviously with the turbo kit making like 350, 400 horsepower, this thing will be so much fun to rip in the summer. I'll show you more about this when we get to the shop, but we gotta grab that. And we need to grab, where is it? This, the fuel injectors. Toss this in the car and we need to go. It's June and I'm wearing a jacket in Chicago. It is 58 degrees, which is not bad, but when I have the roof off on the highway, it's gonna be cold. Here we go, last start of the Supra for a long time. You wanna know how this is the right shop to do the work on my Supra? Look at this, okay, hold on. Look at all these Mark IV Supras just parked here getting work done by Sound Performance. Dude, look at that Fast and Furious one. Still going, still going, still going. Oh. There's more. Still going, still going. Another one, and another one. And look at that blue one all the way over there. Yeah, I think we are in the right place. So this is basically the same motor that's in my Supra right now?
Correct.
Okay, and then I'm assuming this is everything that's gonna be added to it?
Yeah, so this is the exact manifold that's gonna be going on your car, along with a wastegate, which might not be the same exact one, but a lot of the 45 millimeter gates are the same size.
Yeah.
And then we use this to fabricate our downpipes as well. So just kind of, so it's all repeatable, it's all the same. And then obviously it gives a good visual for what it looks like in the car without the clutter of the engine bay itself.
There's a Supra, there's another Supra. This has the torque monster kit?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So this is what it's going to look like when it is all installed. Yeah, we currently have the boosting tester on there right now.
Okay.
But obviously the intake pipe will be on there.
Yeah.
Definitely one of the benefits to the torque monster kit is you can see the heat is kind of contained within itself. There's not a lot of, it's not kind of dispersed everywhere, down low, up high.
What she make? Like 800 horsepower?
152.
152?
Yep, that's what they make when they're NA and they're auto.
Yeah, I thought it was closer to like 170, 180, but...
Yeah, no, they make 220 at the crank brand new 25 years ago, and the automatic, you instantly lose 50 or 60 of that, just through the auto, and then you've got 25 years of car.
Can I see that?
Yeah.
150 horsepower?
Yeah, 152, yes sir.
There it is, 152 wheel horsepower. Wow, that's, looking at this thing. What is this thing? Color shifting, jeez. This thing must be a monster. Yeah, holy.
Yeah, I believe the owner said this thing runs on pure alcohol.
Really?
So it's burns the eyes for sure. So we would never start this in the shop.
Yeah.
If we did, we would all be crying for the next 8 hours. Guy has been racing like forever.
Yeah. Literally looks like in the first Fast and Furious when he pulls up with it on the tow truck. That's
dumb. I don't know what to do with it.
I said a 10-second car, not a 10-minute car.
Like I told you, a 10-second car.
yeah, this is exactly what this looks like.
Crazy part about this one is that no windows. It's gonna be very tough to find these.
Yeah?
Are you gonna make it back out here for Dyno Day?
Yeah, my hope is to.
But this is the one I was talking about.
Okay.
This got all redone too, like the seats got re-upholstered.
Oh, okay.
These are beautiful. I don't want to touch this one.
Yeah.
See the suede in the middle? They're suede in the middle all the way up here, like to the back.
Wow, yeah. That is, wow. That is beautiful. That is a crazy setup. How much power is this thing making?
I don't see this one. It's not too high. It's not 4 digits for sure.
Okay, but it's up there.
It's nice.
Yeah?
It's nice.
Wow, it looks. So since the Supra is leaving, I am now down to only having the M5 competition. Which I guess if you think about it, having a matte black 650 horsepower, twin turbo all-wheel drive monster is not a bad choice to have as your only car. And if it is gonna be my only car to drive every single day, we have to give the interior interior a little bit more love, and we're gonna do that using Wipe New's new ceramic interior detail. And because we're friends, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I bought this car in September of 2024. That was the last time the interior was ever cleaned, and that was by the dealership. I have not cleaned this interior by myself since I bought the car. And after hitting it with a light vacuum, all I gotta do is spray some of this stuff onto a fresh microfiber towel and wipe down all the dirt and scuffs and yuckiness that's been just lingering in my car for months. After just a few minutes, a few sprays, and a fresh towel, we finally have the interior looking brand new, just like it did when it rolled off the showroom floor 6 years ago.
See, now this is an interior that I would like to spend all of my time in.
It's summer, it's time for car shows. Clean your car and do it using my 30% off discount code for any of these Wipe New products. Link is in the description. Back to sound performance.
So just to give you guys a little breakdown, almost everything in this engine bay is gonna look completely different. Still looks slightly OEM, but all of this like that's pretty cool, huh? The intake's gonna be different, the manifold's gonna be different. This is the turbo right here that's gonna be sitting somewhere in here. This from a company called HPT Turbochargers. I like that. Obviously it comes with all the hardware. Nice little note congratulating me on my turbo kit, thank you. There she is. She is large. Holy, I can't even hold it with one hand. If you're gonna be making more power, you obviously have to upgrade your fueling. So Fuel Injector Clinic actually sent us out some fuel injectors. These are their 1200cc fuel injectors. And this is a very important upgrade you have to do when you make boost, because when you're making more power, you need more fuel. When you have more fuel, you gotta have the right equipment. I don't know if I mentioned this yet, but I do have a VVTi 2JZ motor. Compared to the non-VVTi, the internals on this, like the rods, are way thinner, meaning they can handle way less power. Because it has the weaker internals, we can't push too much power or it'll bend a rod. So that means phase one of this project is probably gonna stay relatively low power. I think when I was talking to the owner, we were talking like 350, 400 wheel horsepower. It is on flex fuel, so we're gonna be running E85. And then eventually down the line, if I get the itch to add more power to this car, we'll have to upgrade the internal, or if I really wanna ball out, we upgrade to a 2JZ GTE, which is the turbo motor. But I think for now, 350-ish, 400 horsepower is gonna be plenty enough for this car, especially when you take into consideration this thing right now, stock makes 152 wheel horsepower. Now imagine 2.5 times the power. That thing is gonna feel like an absolute rocket. Yep, so now we say goodbye to the Supra for the next 2 months. Hopefully next time we see it, it has a lot more power under that hood. It's actually worked out perfectly because I needed to pick up my mom's Porsche from service. The shop was like 20 minutes from Sound Performance, so I just took an Uber here, picked up my mom's car. Look at this R8 right here, hold on. Look at this R8 out the window. Oh. Supra made about 152 wheel horsepower on the dyno. Now the whole time I've owned it, I've been saying that it makes like 170, 180 wheel horsepower. And that was me really underestimating it because I thought it made closer to like 200. But it makes 152 wheel horsepower. I think my snowblower has more horsepower than that. And yeah, they did say that their lead time for builds like this is about 2 months. So what is it right now? It's June 2nd. So I'm hoping we have this car back with us like the first week of August. I just really want to enjoy the Supra with the turbo, with the roof off in the summertime while it's still warm. I know 2 months sounds like a really long time to put in a turbo kit, but dude, there's a lot of work that goes into a project like this. Like I have 3 pages of things that need to be done on this car. First they do a compression test, and they have to install the actual Torque Monster kit. That includes a new manifold, wastegate, downpipe, intake, filter, oil line, bunch of heat coating that we're gonna do, fuel injectors, fuel pump, all the connectors, the wiring, the relays, standalone ECU, boost solenoid, flex fuel kit, all the custom welding and fabrication that has to be done. Tuning, that's the most important thing. When we're done and all this is put into the car, gotta be tuned because the car did not come like that, anywhere near like that from factory. I gotta give a shout out to HPT. I'm rocking their merch right now. Shout out to HPT for sending me out that turbo. Fuel Injector Clinic for sending me out the 1200cc fuel injector. Core Sound Performance that's gonna be doing all this work. And then shout out to you guys for watching all the stuff I post, because if you guys ever watched any of the content that I made, this would not be possible. The only reason I'm getting to put a turbo in my Mark IV Supra is because of you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!